What's up, IHS? I'm your host, Frances Clem.
And I'm Killian Boucher. This episode, we will cover the coronavirus, the passing of a member of the IHS community, and a brighter story about a local dog.
So, the main story on everyone's mind is the coronavirus, officially named COVID-19, which was declared a global pandemic on Wednesday. Currently, there are over 1,300 cases in the U.S. throughout 44 states and D.C. These numbers are only going to rise. New York State has at least 328 cases, with one confirmed case as close as Rochester. The Ithaca City School District has released a frequently asked questions page on their website with information on how they are preparing. COVID-19 has been shown to mainly threaten older people, but that does not mean that young people are immune. It just means that younger people are much less likely to have worse symptoms and to die from the disease. And so it's worse for a lot of nursing homes are going on lockdown and making sure that this disease does not spread to people who are in danger. Coronavirus has so far only caused a common cold-like symptoms in healthy younger people, but importantly, can still be spread by young people, which would lead to accidentally infecting an at-risk population.
There are ways to help slow the spread of the disease. People of all ages should frequently wash their hands for at least 20 seconds with soap and hot water, and you should also avoid touching your face. Additionally, you should take measures to disinfect commonly touched items like doorknobs and especially your phone. COVID-19 was originally reported in the city of Wuhan, China. This does not mean that it is spread only by Asian people or that it is a Chinese bioweapon, and in no way is an excuse for xenophobia or racially charged bullying. Coronavirus can and has affected many countries around the world on every continent and is a global issue.
ICSC announced today that all non-scholastic events will be canceled until at least April 17th. This includes all large indoor gatherings as well as ICSD-sponsored indoor sports and performing arts events. This includes the High School Musical, unfortunately. This does not yet extend outdoor sports events, after-school rehearsals, or clubs. It is so far unlikely that ICSD will close schools for an elongated period, but in case such happens, the district plans to utilize remote or online teaching. Another issue being looked into nationwide is how to provide food to the students who normally rely on school breakfast and lunches in the case of school closures. COVID-19 is a real thing. It is important that we as a local community and as members of a global community take it seriously. However, panicking can very easily be more harmful than hurtful. Everyone should be careful to avoid misinformation and false cures. The most helpful things to do is to make sure you stay up to date on facts, listen to the advice of medical professionals, and use common sense.
In other unfortunate news, Gary Hunter, a long-term member of the Ithaca community, passed away this week. Coach Hunter was loved by so many in the IHS track community, the high school, and all of Ithaca. He was a phenomenal student athlete as a thrower in high school and continued on to become an adored and respected coach for years to come. There will be a memorial service this Saturday, March 14th at Herson Wagner Funeral Home on 100S Genova Street. Calling hours will be from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., following by a service from 1 to 3 p.m. After the service, attendees are invited to join the family for burial at Pleasant Grove Cemetery on 184 Pleasant Grove Road. Lake Street News offers our sincere condolences to Coach Hunter's family and everyone struggling with the loss. The guidance office will be open for anyone who wants to talk.
And on a brighter note, last weekend, my dog, Otilia, or Tilly, had a friend over from up on the street. Mia and Tilly are just two little Havanese pups prancing around in the snow. Mia weighs around 5 pounds and Tilly weighs around 15. That's a combined weight of 20 pounds, fun fact. These guys are best friends and they spend a lot of time together. They are probably the cutest dogs I've ever seen prancing around in the snow. From now on, we will try to do a weekly pet feature, so DM us on Instagram at LSN_Gun Hill or email us via our email in the description.
Well, that's all for this week, IHS.
See you next time!